Loves Park is still cleaning up from Tuesday's record rain. The intense weather tested how fast neighborhood drains could take in the water. But those who have called the city with a heart home for decades say this is nothing new, especially out on Saturn Street, where rain brings out Saturn Lake. 13 WREX's Nathan Langley and I see how Loves Park handles outdated drains. Like visiting the beach, you can still see what the waves from Saturn Lake left on Bob Nails Street.
We've had cars stalled out there. The parents have trouble picking up their kids from school. It just keeps happening and happening.
Tuesday's record rain brought 2 inches of water to Saturn Street, but Nails grown used to the repeat flooding.
I even got my fishing pole out and went out there.
After living in the neighborhood for 27 years, the problem is more than clogged drains.
And I know a lot of people say, well, make sure the drains are cleaned and I've cleaned them, the neighbors have cleaned them. You just can't keep up with them. It's inadequate.
Loves Park points to an outdated drainage system. The first subdivisions from the 60s and 70s were not made to handle the city's current size and scope.
The older part of the city tends to be the bottom of the hill, which when the water backs up, it tends to collect in the older part and the lower parts. There wasn't as much consideration. There might only be an inlet on the corner when to drain properly, you might have needed an inlet in the middle of the block.
But back on Saturn, people dread water spilling down the...
We get a lot of rain from Evans Avenue, and it all comes this way. And I don't think it can take it.
We have one road on Evans Avenue that's being reconstructed right now where we're adding storm sewers and we're connecting into Alpine Road to improve that neighborhood.
Messenger expects that work to wrap up by Labor Day, but those by the drains worry construction won't come soon enough.
We've been lucky so far, but someday I'm afraid it'll run out.
Until then, Nail waits with his fishing pole and a concern for his neighborhood's safety. The Loves Park Street Department updates drains during road reconstructions. Neighborhoods with dry wells disconnected from waterways will be the city's next target in the years ahead.